Hello, everybody, and welcome. As we like to do every week, we like to take a look at the past week's market activity, and then, of course, bounce around the market and look for something to trade. Now, quick update: I'm heading out of town for a couple weeks, so this will be the last one till probably like end of March, beginning of April. So hang around. Also, stay with me till the very end because I've got deals on all my services. If you actually want to learn to trade, as I like to say, if you want to learn how to fish yourself, I always have deals at the end to help you do that, to get you started as cheaply as possible. There is no requirements as far as subscriptions. It's month to month. Hopefully you enjoy it. Anyways, back to the market, and it was a crazy one for sure. As you can see right here, the last couple days, the war, the employment reports, whatever, the market took a huge dive. But when it does, what does that mean to us? That means volatility spikes, and we love volatility. So I want you to take a look at this number here. The number is 45, and you can see it's way higher than it's been for the whole year. So that's a good indicator for us if we want to get into this. This is always the S&P 500. This is where we start, the SPY ETF, which is the S&P 500 in an ETF. If we go to the NASDAQ, which is the QQQ up here, you can see similar story, took a dive, volatility also spiking. This one is only at 43. And if we go to the small cap stocks, which is IWM, which is the Russell 2000, you can see similar story, took a huge dive, took a huge spike, and this is also 45. So the S&P 500 and IWM are roughly the same volatility. So when things get crazy like this, when the market is kind of not sure what's going on and people are freaking out, I stay away from individual stocks and I stay in the indices, the indexes here that you see, SPY, QQQ, IWM. In my opinion, there's no reason to go outside of this because we're looking for volatility. And if I can get volatility on a stock where there's S&P 500, there's 500 stocks lumped into one, as opposed to one that could do something completely crazy. You just never know. I'd rather do something that has a better chance of kind of staying in a range. So, based on all those facts, I'm going to make my trade in the SPY. It's essentially the most liquid stock in the world, so that's great. It's taken a huge dump. Volatility has spiked. There is no reason for me to go anywhere else in the market than right here. So, if I go to the trade page, you can see obviously there's a lot of choices. Normally I'd go right here to 48 because that will be 47 tomorrow, which is right in our wheelhouse. But I'm not going here because the strikes, as we get further away, I don't need to show you here, but they go to $5 wide, which is fine. We can do a $5 wide iron condor, but I like to try and keep the trades as small as possible for everybody. So in this case, the 54 days, which are just as liquid, have $1 wide strikes, which allows me to still do a $2 wide iron condor. So either one is totally fine. Any of these is absolutely doable as far as where you want to make your trade. These are going to be $5 wide strikes, as I mentioned. These two. This one right here, I can go dollar wide. So for this example, I'm staying here because I like to make these trades as small and accessible to people as possible. So if I open up the 54 days, I'm not going to bore you with looking for the strikes because they are all over the place. I've already set it up for us. The stock, we'll just say, is essentially 672 or 673. So I'm going roughly $43. Oops. I'm going roughly $43 down. Oh, why can't I get to? There you go. $43 down on the put side, roughly $43 up on the call side, making this a $2 wide iron condor by buying the put and call $2 away. And as long as I'm collecting at least 66 cents or more on this trade, that is a valid trade. And I also want you to know while we're here, we can't obviously compare it to where it was a week ago, but I will tell you 672, look how far away we can go. We can go $40 plus away on the strikes. This is what volatility does. It allows us to get further away, and assuming people start to mellow out, this is kind of the over exaggeration. What I mean by that is here's where we are. So $43 away, we are at where are we at here? 630 and 716. So I'm going to go put the cursors. You can see it's not even on the screen. I'm off the screen as far as 613, 630 I mean, is right here. So I'm basically saying I'm hoping the stock stays somewhere between these two strikes. Look how wide that is. And why is that? That's because of this. That's why volatility helps us so much. What we are assuming when we are volatility-based traders is that people are freaking out now, but hopefully over time everybody calms down. And we get to make this trade at the peak of fear, which means we can put these strikes as far away as possible. Here's the stock price. We're allowing all this movement. And as long as it stays within this range over the next 45-ish, 50 days, we will make some money on this trade. So in a nutshell, that's what volatility does to us. It allows us to move our strikes further away. Hopefully things calm down, which means the stock stays in the range. Our range is wide because we're doing it at the peak of fear. And that's why, again, we're volatility-based traders. So hang on for all the discounts on my services if you want to learn to do this on your own. But again, I'll be gone for a couple weeks. Hopefully the market stays within this range. Thanks for joining me. Hang out right now. Hey everyone. I'm a big believer in the old Chinese proverb of give a man a fish, you feed him for a day. Teach a man to fish, you feed him for a lifetime. And what does that mean in this instance? It means I'm not looking to give you a trade or two. I'm looking to teach you to trade so you can do this on your own and generate your own income for a lifetime. The way I look at it is this is where you all are, and this is where you want to be. And in between is a huge gap of expense, experience, time, etc. But what I'm looking to do is shorten that by building you this bridge. And how do we do that? For anyone who wants clean, simple, reliable guidance, I created the Essential Income System. You get the benefit of a structured, research-backed, experienced trader like myself, and all you need to do is follow along. And no, these aren't make-believe trades. These are fully formed trades that I'm actually doing myself in real time and sending to you in real time that are ready to execute. You don't have to guess, you don't have to stress, you just plug right into a system that works. Now, the important thing about this is, number one, you don't need any prior trading experience to use this because the alerts will give you all the information you need for the trade. I also limit it to 2 to 3 trades per week. I don't want to overwhelm you with trades. That doesn't help. 2 to 3 trades mean you can pick and choose or do them all. They're all designed to be small as possible, meaning like risking a few bucks here, a few bucks there, not big wins, big losses. We want to get you up and trading comfortably. They are going to be sent out in the first hour generally of the market opening. I'm going to give you the complete setup, and I'm also going to show you how to manage these. As they close, you'll get the alerts as well to let you know that they have closed. And all this can realistically be done in less than 15 minutes a day. The point of this is a mindset shift to remove the fear and go from just learning to actually doing. 6 months from now, just imagine getting the same results that I do. And for those interested in not just copying trades, but actually gaining the confidence to create, make, and manage your own trades, I've created the Pro Trader Academy. It's not just alerts and it's not just courses. It's a complete trading system designed to take you from beginner to intermediate to advanced to consistent. What you need is a structured system, not scattered information. The Pro Trader Academy includes the Essential Income System, but it also includes every course I've ever made, along with every course I will make in the future, plus webinars, plus potential office hours, etc. This is valued at over $2,000. It includes all my beginner courses, which will take you from ground zero to trading defined risk trades. It then steps up to intermediate courses, which adds a few more strategies. And finally gets to advanced courses, which is where the pros live. These are the high risk, high reward, high probability trades of naked options. It also includes my 1-day crash course, which is a 6-hour crash course designed to take you from absolutely ground zero to trading by the end of the day. Now, normally the Essential Income System is $49 a month, and the Pro Trader Academy is $99 a month. But good news, because you showed up here today, you're in luck. You can get the Essential Income System for only $1 for the first month, or you can get the Pro Trader Academy for only $19 for the first month by going to sharpertrades.com and using either one of these coupons. And here's the great news. There's absolutely no risk to you as both of these are month to month and can be canceled at any time. So, again, go to Sharper Trades or use the attached links. Again, there's no risk. You can cancel anytime. Give them a try. Make sure they are for you. And I look forward to having you join me on your journey to financial freedom. Hope to see you there.